Pree Dis is brought to you in partnership with Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, Ray White Overproof Rum, Fui Culture, Campari, Respect the Bitter, JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen, Swiss Mambo Sauce, the Everything Sauce, Swiss Barbecue Jerk Sauce, and the True Pet Food, Simply Better Pet Food.
Wagwan on my side, welcome back to another exciting episode of Pree Dis Show. You don't know I'm your boy Naldo Addi, and this week we're in St. Thomas. We'll start things off in Ayalas and make our way further. We don't know, say, if you want the latest and the best in entertainment and lifestyle, where else are you gonna go but Pree Dis Show? So without further ado, the show starts now. Although we're approaching the end of the soca season here in Jamaica, we bring you highlights from the Campari Boulevard as well as a special interview with Trinidadian entertainer Young Brother. Check it out.
She's loving the ambience of my. Somebody call the ambulance for this chick. I just long, I really quick, that's why she's loving me. But I bet you when you're done, you might go up with a stick. Meanwhile, you bend down, let me see you boom flick.
What does it mean for you to be here performing in Jamaica?
Well, it means you will to me and my team, Young Brother Entertainment, Optimus Production, because you know, Jamaica is a place where you know the steam and the soca, it now starts to groove in now. And for me to be here and performing live, it means that you know the people of Jamaica loving what I'm doing, they're seeing it, and you know, so I'm grateful.
And we're now joined by the brand manager of Campari, Mr. Mark Telfer. Mark, wagwan.
Look, it is a grand time for everyone. I see Campari cocktails everywhere, so I'm great.
What has been your highlight of the day thus far?
Now look, when it comes to consumer experience, I'm big on it. Campari is big on it. And every single patron that has come in here has had a touch point with Campari, whether it be a Campari mug, a Campari fan, a Campari cocktail, or the fantabulous Campari view of all the bands today. Like the entire Campari Boulevard experience has been an absolute awesome and terrific feeling for us today.
Speaking of the Campari Boulevard, we're currently here and boy, the vibes is through the roof. You see me, I said the people might enjoy themselves, and it's your second year for the Campari Boulevard. Talk to us a bit more about the essence of it. What do you hope to achieve?
Look, Campari Boulevard is an inaugural staging, and next year, bigger and bolder. How will we make it bigger? I don't know yet. But the truth is, we made it bigger than last year, and we're almost at capacity. Like, persons can still come out, there's space, but I am absolutely amazed that we've expanded it and we've actually filled the capacity. So next year is about, again, premium experiences, bigger space, and making sure the consumers enjoy themselves. It's all about Campari and their consumers.
We have a double serving of our Up Next segment coming right up after this break.
A Campari, what bitter means to me? It means respect, yeah. From you a top man, respect the bitter with the real top brand. So when them say bitter, that just mean life I get better. Respect the bitter. 18 years old to drink responsibly.
Alright, my side, so we're now here in White Horses, St. Thomas, but coming all the way from Bannister, Old Harbour is Kae Bee. She's promoting her latest single, Pretty. Let's hear some more in our Up Next segment.
Up Next is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge.
No yes man can get my front, you must be crazy. No, you got to treat me like a lady. Up plan.
How you came by the name Kae Bee? What does it signify?
Honestly, it's not really a big significance. Like, my name is Kimberly Bryan, so we just really grabbed it from there.
How long have you been on the musical journey?
I've been on the journey for about 3 years. Yeah, but I mean, I recently started taking it serious.
How did music begin for you?
It's probably a cliche story. I'm a church girl. You know, we started on the choir and thing, and then back in college, well, high school as well, I used to do a lot of presentations where I sang in front, you know, the school and thing. So yeah, it basically started growing from there.
Yeah. Have my cards up in me yard padlock. If I do bare minimum, me no want that.
What do you bring to the table musically?
Well, I hope to bring, not the regular things we hear every day. I'm trying to diversify it, give music or provide music for everybody, not just one set of people.
Talk to us about the producers that you've worked with along on the journey.
Well, I've worked with Automatic, Brain Freeze, Dynasty Global, Dynasty King from Chilani. Yeah, I've worked with Jungle Jesus.
Plus my art naturally, I let some of them. Number one in the race, me the damn best.
You're dropping a new single called Pretty, produced by Tigo Boss.
Right, and sweet music.
What was the inspiration behind the track Pretty?
It's mostly like social media because, you have a lot of people who look a certain way on social media and they don't look the same way in real life.
You think females are tricking men on social media?
I think some females are tricking men on social media, some.
What do you like about the journey so far?
Honestly, the journey rough, I'm not gonna tell you no lie. And I don't have a lot of things that I hate about it, but I won't say that I have a lot of things that I love about it so far. And music teach me corruption.
Me are the best in the world. I will do anything for my being girl. Got my pretty in a real life, no camera trick.
He not only looks like Bob Marley, but he also has some musical talent. Ras Kaneo is up next.
Wanna break free, now I'm getting to the East Africa.
How did your musical journey begin? How did music begin for you?
Music, it started at an early age, back in junior high school. Mostly like tapping decks, clashing, you know what I mean? But the seriousness of the career start now back in high school. You know what I mean? When we reach grade 10, I didn't think now we really start right serious because we start go a road now with a bigger cousin named Blitz. Because we really love music and have that passion. So, yeah man, it's a nice journey so far.
What does Ras Kaneo bring to the table musically?
Substance. Music with substance.
Give me 1,000 fleet of black star line. Run with them invade then try to capture mine. Keep running gas with the very chapter mine.
What do you like about the journey though?
Challenges.
You grew up in rural Jamaica. Tell us, where in Jamaica are you from originally?
Originally, I was born in Rosal district. That's in Linstead, St. Catherine, but grew up in St. Mary, Highgate.
What's your latest single that you have promoting?
The latest single titled Africa.
What inspired the track Africa and who produced it?
The track Africa produced by Dajro Music and Tropical Music. Inspiration for this title is just the natural love for Africa.
Africa, yes I wanna break free from all this poverty, Africa.
Kryptic started playing music while in high school, and today he's one of the most in-demand DJs locally. Let's hear some more about his musical journey in our Mixmasters segment.
Mixmasters is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge of things anytime, anywhere.
Hey, Kryptic play. Them a go up in ya. Acha, uno, keep up, yeah, stop, sing.
And in this week's Mixmasters segment, we welcome Kryptic. Kryptic.
Bless up, man.
Bless up. Boss.
There, man.
Thing good?
There, you know.
First things first, how did you get your start in music?
Started music, well, that started a while back still. I was a little youth and used to live out at 8 Mile Bull Bay. Had a neighbor called Uncle Ronnie and a couple of the youth them in the community used to play music. So I always found it interesting, you know. So I used to just jump the fence and go over and go look what them I do, and eventually I download the little software them from my father's laptop, and that's where it started from. And before that I was like playing instruments and used to have like a guitar class and things. So they always knew that I liked music from that age. So it kind of just meshed into that as well.
Was the guitar your favorite instrument?
I wouldn't say that. I would say actually djembe drums are. I used to beat drum in a school to JC, DC, medals, all of them things. Yeah, that was what I was doing in high school too.
Get free. Yo, me get down easy. Them easy. Them follow me like glitter. Them follow me like Jesus.
What schools did you attend?
So initially I passed for Arden. I went to Arden for a little bit and then got the opportunity to go to Hillel. So I went to Hillel, graduated from grade 11 and I flew out and went to England for a music school after that.
If you weren't doing music though, what was your favorite subject in high school? I said, boy, I probably would probably be a physicist or something like that. Or was it just always music?
Yeah, it was always music still, but with music comes business. So, I mean, if I had to answer that question, I would say business, you know.
What's so inspiring for you to see a crowd moving to your fingertips, what you're playing? How does that make you feel?
That's the best feeling still. That's the reason I do it. You know, it's to give people enjoyment out of what I do. So that's the greatest part of it.
Well, how do you read a crowd?
Boy, that one is, I feel like that one is like just down to experience. You know, the first time you play in front of a big crowd, you're probably not going to get it 100% right. It's just down to knowing, you know, demographics and the space that you're in. Because, you know, everybody reacts different, whether it's a local or international space. It's always a different energy.
How long now you play?
Probably the better part of 10 years. If I'm being realistic, but professionally, probably 5 years.
And what has been your biggest accomplishment thus far?
Oh, that's a hard one. I've had a lot, you know. Outside of the event space, I mean, I would probably say, you know, putting on an event, Kryptic Live,
yeah.
That was probably one of my biggest accomplishments so far.
What do you prefer, early jugglings or late jugglings?
You know, there's kind of like a sweet spot to that. I feel like right in the middle, and I don't really like to play last at a party because I always feel like the earlier DJs kind of bring that vibe. I feel like if you have an event and you work the chemistry of the event, the earlier DJ always has to kind of set that precedent for, oh, you know, that party I got nice, you know. So I'll play any time in the party, you know. I've had early sets, I've had prime time sets, I've played last at a lot of parties, but I feel like there's an in-between somewhere that's the sweet spot for me. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite genre to play?
I wouldn't say I have a favorite genre to play, because I mean, I play all sorts of music. If you listen to a lot of my work, I like to blend genres, and you know, I would say mostly predominantly it would be between hip-hop, dancehall and Afro. I did Worldwide, the mixtape last year. Reception for that was really good. I think it has like over 20K right now.
Tell her something when you don't know. Me like Bob Marley, me like Go-Go. She like Zono.
What's your take on money pull-ups in parties and so on? Well, obviously you do have a problem with it, but a lot of the patrons are gonna be like, yo, this a mash up dancehall, it's a mash up the party scene, because you know, it's kind of annoying at some point. What's your take on it though?
I feel like it's time and place and knowing when to put a stop to it. You know, if you realize that you're doing it too much, draw back. You know, all of us have been in the club and some DJs are draw, and call out man to come. Like, I don't ever do that.
Yeah.
You know, I like to make the music play. So if a man will sometime come with that money, I just continue to play the song. No disrespect, but you know, I gotta always pull it up. If me there that energy there and crowd I feel it, I gotta pull it up. It just is what it is.
Something delicious is coming your way right after this break.
Ray and Never, feel we culture, yo!
New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you're living, yeah.
Share it!
I make we all a one bar, you don't know we come from far.
From far, anytime we rap, feel we country. Rare rum, it have to come with we.
No matter with the bad vibes.
Poor rare rum, a celebration time.
I feel we culture. Make we show ya Jamaican culture.
Ray and Nephew overproof from we just a do it to we culture.
So you can't pass through Yala St. Thomas and not stop on the jerk strip. Speaking of jerk, let's see what's cooking in our PAN Di Fyah segment.
PAN Di Fyah is brought to you by JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen, Swiss Mambo sauce, the everything sauce, housekeeper aluminum foil. Keep it fresh, secure, and store your food with housekeeper foil and cling wrap. Affordable and strong. Lanher Service Disinfectant Spray and Lanher Oven Grill and Stovetop Cleaner.
So many different jerk chicken vendors, jerk pork vendors are here in Portmore, but you continue to pull in your customers.
Well, the thing that makes my food so different is the love that I have within me. You get what I mean? I don't choose food, the food chooses me, right? So that's love. I tell you, even if I put on a finger banana and a steamed 2-piece, like a 2-piece of cabbage, a goal, and the thing me touch, you know, can I do it with love, passion.
How has it been with so many vendors along the stretch? I mean, how do you have your dedicated customers that support you regardless?
Yeah, like I said, everybody have them customer, you know. As you can see, a whole heap of jerk people there on the street. Everybody there on the right going up. I'm the only one on the left coming down. I'm the only one on the left. And most of the time you come, you see it's straight. Yeah.
You offer a service, especially late at nights when people are going home from parties or events. You guys are out here providing a service.
I love when my customer feel good. I like when time I do like a piece of chicken and a customer eat it and taste it and go around and tell others, say, you know, I buy a piece of jerk chicken down there and I want to tell you, yeah, I feel good and I see my customer continue coming, yeah.
Which of the pieces of chicken are the most in demand? Leg and thigh or breast and wing?
All right, so you have a lot of customers go for the leg and thigh. I don't know why, they just love leg and thigh. Like they said, the breast part always like trashy, but right, I don't see that. Yeah.
Your business has obviously grown over the last few years. You are now doing pork and you have 2 jerk pans plus you do soup. Which of the items are mostly in demand?
Well, most of the time out here, a problem between the chicken and the pork, you know.
Talk to me about the side orders.
All right, so for the side order, I have like green plantain. I have like festival, I do like roast yam. I don't have any yam right now at this moment, but I have like plantain, I have like festival, also bread come with the other.
How did food meet you, or how did you meet food?
My big breakthrough was in 2 Chelsea Avenue in Scotch's Jerk Center. That's where I get my breakthrough.
Oh, you are a professionally trained chef. Where did you study?
Yeah, so like I said, I used to go hard in Rockford. That's where I do my thing.
And after Scotches, where did you move on to? Did you go into starting your own business?
Yes. No, I step up the game now and decide to I want to go in at the hotel thing, but then now I get a villa work. So I used to work at Sundown in Bush Stewart Villa and also a villa named Amanoka with the Macanel them.
What was the motivation in you deciding to start your own business, becoming your own boss?
All right, the motivation now is when COVID come in. When COVID come in and things get slow, and like I said, you're there in the villa work and things, the guests them not travel because COVID well hot. And the boss them now make no money, so them get miserable and stuff, you know. So that's when I decide to start do my own thing.
When and what times are you here at Marine Park?
All right, so for Marine Park now, I used to do like a double shift, but now I switch up the thing. Cause it takes too much and, you know, so I just work with the night shift. So I'm out here like from 4 up until 2 in the morning. So I here from Tuesday to Saturday. You have to love them work, you have to do them work, because at the end of the day, you come, you marinate, you go to bomb, you get the chicken them in the bag, you start. You have to cut them out of the bag, clean them up, you get like vinegar, you get lime, and start clean up the chicken and prep them up. You get what I mean, wash them and season up and then bag it up, then freezer. And I love the food with a passion. I want to tell you what, the other day I get like I get a contract like to go overseas for a year to go do some work, and you know, I just decided to say no, I'm not gonna leave my business no matter what. I want to grow my business till when it reaches part it there. More than for left Jamaica, go overseas, I say I start up, and no, I said no, I turn it down.
Listen up for our True Tip of the Week. It's now time for your True Tip of the Week, brought to you by True Pet Food.
So you're a dog enthusiast.
Yes.
What do you love most about dogs?
Just the bond. I think they're so emotionally uplifting. They're, little furry friends. So I really enjoy, especially with puppies. I love watching them grow and develop and, basically choose you as their person.
Let's look at how to train dogs to walk on a leash. What are the do's and don'ts there?
Okay, so the first do I'd say is start very young if you're able to. If not, you can adapt. But with young puppies, it's very important to start indoors. Very low distraction. Set them up for success. If they're outside immediately, there are lots of distractions. They can panic and just not be able to focus on the task at hand, which is to comfortably walk by your side. Something that a lot of owners have issues with is leash pulling. So to avoid that or discourage it, is once you see them tugging towards the end of the leash, you just change directions. Just keep changing it so they're forced to engage with you and be more aware of where you are in relation to them. So they'll eventually pick up the pace and then you won't have to think about it at all. So once they're comfortable, you take them outside in lower distraction areas. So you don't want to go somewhere where there are tons of other dogs or children or tons of cars. Just like lower around the neighborhood or whatever.
Do you have to exert authority when you're doing it?
It's a personal choice, but I don't believe in the alpha theory of this. You must overpower your dog or your dog must blindly respect you. It's a mutual bond, it's a mutual respect. So what you put in, you'll get back out from the dog. So you have to be patient with the dog. Being overly aggressive or authoritative can intimidate a dog. It can make a dog become very aggressive. Can make them shut down where you're not able to accomplish anything at all. So it's about slow pacing yourself, but don't let the dog bully you, because dogs are very, very intelligent and they know when they can play you.
The True Tip of the Week was brought to you by True Pet Food. Romain Virgo says he's the love doctor. We hear more after the break.
Make cleaning easier for you with Lanher.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
The year was 2010 and the singer Romain Virgo scored a big hit with the song Love Doctor. Let's get the backstory behind that song in our Feel Culture segment.
Feel Culture is powered by Ray White Overproof Rum. Feel Culture.
I'm your love doctor, call me anytime you need me, baby.
Well, Love Doctor, I wrote Love Doctor when I was 17 years old. And I never know nothing about love, to be honest with you, if I'm gonna be honest. I was just writing a song, trying to write a song. That was it. So I got the rhythm from Donovan Jermaine from Penthouse. At that time I was traveling between town and country to come to studio. You know, my studio days would be every Thursday evening, I think. I'd come in and just come voice.
You're gonna need some medication.
I wrote that song at home in the country, just trying to write a song. You know, the melodies came. I'm your love doctor. I feel like 50 Cent did a song where, was it Candy Shop? And there was a line in it that he said, I got the magic stick, I'm your love doctor. And so that line was in my head at the time, to be honest with you. And it turned out to be one of the songs though where me still a sing from 17. Now me I'm 34, I'm still a sing it.
I know you like it like this, when I kiss you on the lips, I'm your love doctor.
It was a soulful kind of rhythm, you know, and I was trying to write a soulful kind of song, so I know that it would make sense, and it was just a hope for Jermaine to like it. When I finished writing the song, I was thinking though that it sounded very, like, too simple. You know, I'm your love doctor, call me anytime you need me, baby. I know you like it like this, when I kiss you on the lips. And it just felt like, it felt very basic to me, but Jermaine loved it.
Cause I'm your love doctor, call me anytime you need me, baby.
Were you in love at the time?
No, me don't know nothing about love. Usually have me like a high school girlfriend, but you know, like them time me not even have sex yet. Me just 17. It turned out to be one of the biggest songs now.
Were you surprised that the song took off and became popular?
Yes. And the first place that I learned that this song was doing well, because as I said, my songs, them just feel like them never work in Jamaica. But so the first place that I know that song was doing well was in the UK. I used to get hear that, yo, David Radigan played. I said, what? David Radigan play Love Doctor?
Forever I will stay with you, and me I go shout it out in the square.
We didn't even shoot a music video for it.
Oh, you didn't?
I don't have a music video for that song, and it became one of the nicest, most beautiful love song in my catalog. I remember going to the UK and performing that song, Love Doctor. Like, it was surprising to see that when I started singing that song was when the crowd was like, you know?
So you want a trip to visit anywhere in the world? Where would you go and why? The public gave us their responses in our Ypree Vox Pop segment. Ypree is brought to you in partnership with Campari. Campari, respect the bitter.
Paris, to see the Eiffel Tower. Yeah.
Aruba. I heard it's over there nice. And I think Dubai, even though me say it's expensive, but sure. Regular day.
Japan, because I'm interested in technology, and that's where the lead in technology is in my eyes.
US for the upcoming World Cup, just to see Lionel Messi and co, you know? Yeah. I'm gonna go experience Messi down there because I don't know ever see go to play ball, you know? Believe the man.
Dubai. I don't know, I just like Dubai lifestyle, the desert and all of that.
Atlanta, Georgia. Why? Women are so black and beautiful. Fall in love by the movie I watch the Atlanta, Georgia movie series. Fall in love with them, you know? It looks so good.
When I go to Australia, I want to see the Jesus lizard will run on the water.
So if you did win the trip, where would you go? Let us know on all our social media platforms at Pree Dis Show on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and of course the comment section on YouTube. And tune in next week for more Ypree. Ypree is brought to you in partnership with Campari. Campari, respect the bitter. So what will along the #1 spot this week? Let's find out on our Magnum Top 10 chart. Magnum, take charge.
I pack money enough so we hype out brawling.
But me say me jump on crazy again. Fresh line, wow, y'all bring you.
I'm a mature bricks, we are the big ball of them like Kobe. More I know you babe.
Lock it again, for them a ring like a bell.
Miggy a hit on a run, Miggy a hit on.
At a time me a judge them, grab around while I saw.
I don't want no wife, top noise.
I've been there before, and this a simple life. You no get the chance to think.
I don't lumba, lumba, yeah. Lumba, lumba, yeah.
St. Thomas Massive, it was quite a day, but we're now at the end of this week's episode of Pree Dis Show, and we're gonna make our way back to Kingston. You don't know I'm your boy Naldo Addi, and I'll see y'all next week. We have a truck on the road. We have a truck on the road. Dog, yo. Alright, ready. So you wanna trip? Come again. So
Pree Dis was brought to you in partnership with Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, Ray White Overproof Rum, Fui Culture, Campari, Respect the Bitter, JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen, Swiss Mambo Sauce, the Everything Sauce, Swiss Barbecue Jerk Sauce, and the True Pet Food, Simply Better Pet Food.